In a notable move, Swiss bank UBS Group AG has revealed its entry into the crypto arena by acquiring shares in the iShares Bitcoin Trust managed by Blackrock Inc. The recent I3F filing with the SEC unveils UBS's holdings of 3,600 IB shares, signaling a significant shift towards embracing digital assets among traditional financial institutions. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's start. So here we are starting off with every major bank, hedge fund, and pension fund in the world is reporting exposure to Bitcoin ETF. We are entering a new era. Next up, breaking news. Switzerland's largest bank, UBS, owns shares in the Blackrock Bitcoin ETF, SEC filing. Next up, Tiff Macklem, governor of Central Bank of Canada, has issued a warning about financial collapse of the fiat system. Better be long Bitcoin and short fiat. Breaking news. Bank of Montreal discloses spot Bitcoin ETF holdings in the new US SEC filing. Banks buying Bitcoin in FOMO. This is a giga bullish. Next up, historically, the halving event is a sign that the best is yet to come. I don't think this time is different. Banks take advantage of your lack of financial literacy, and yet most people believe them when they say Bitcoin is trash. Make it make sense. Also, new hedge fund Bracebridge Capital reported owning a $262 million of ARK spot Bitcoin ETF and $81 million of Blackrock's. This is absolutely massive. Bitcoin is pushing into the trend line that has pushed prices lower over the past weeks. Once again, looks like a higher low has been put in, but we still need to break 63,000 convincingly. Chop cities until that happens. Stick to the plan. Bitcoin bull run is still on. A RAR indicator recently entered the overbought territory, but no need to worry, as after this event, Bitcoin takes at least 8 months before topping according to past cycle. Bull run is far from over. Now that a US futures gap is filled, I think the bearish liquidation levels at 64k is next. My longs are in a healthy profit. Hong Kong Bitcoin ETF holds 4,155 Bitcoin to negative days. I don't like Bitcoin because it is a money built on distrust. Yes, Bitcoin is money that requires no trust. Fiat money is programmed to debase against the basic consumer goods. Why would I trust you not to debase the money when you say you will? Bitcoin is misunderstood by 99.9% of people. 99% won't own it at all because they think it's a scam. 0.9% own it to earn more fiat. 0.1% own it because they know that this changes everything about the world around us. On the Bitcoin standard, you won't be forced to invest, governments won't be able to print money at will, houses won't be an investment but rather just a place to live, everyone will receive an asset in exchange for their labor, the food won't be toxic sludge, every expenses from governments would be examined in depth and politicians would be held accountable for their actions, corporations and banks wouldn't own us. But the people who don't understand these things reject Bitcoin because of stupid reasons like the fees are too high. Do you really think someone who is used to the value of their wealth being cut by 30% each year cares about $3-5 in fees? No, they're more interested in 70-80% increase in purchasing power each single year. Bitcoin cycle top in November 2025. History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Bitcoin could be 19 months away from its cycle top. Patience is the key. There are so many multiple $100 billion buys coming into the Bitcoin. This foundation building is more bullish than any large entity doing a one-time purchase. The cumulative buying power and, more importantly, intellectual adoption will be furious. Imagine a total of 3-4 trillion of capital all waking up to what Bitcoin is at the same time. The impact of game theory requires multiple players, not one savior, and this is also unlike other investments, an infinite game with a finite destination of 21 million. That's unlike game theory in any other asset, in that we have no idea who or how many players may enter the field, but we do have a final destination of 21 million. There will be a winner that cannot be diluted. We have laid such a bullish foundation in the last 3 months for Bitcoin. And Blackrock and all the other ETF providers work behind the scenes, continues to be seen in interest and whale buys right now. Price will reflect this soon. Just remember, sell in May and go away is a real thing. Take time and enjoy your life. Bitcoin will take care of itself. There are more powerful forces than anyone you know on Twitter now involved. Next up, what do we have here? Swiss bank UBS holds a 3,600 shares in BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, SEC filings show. A recent SEC filing from UBS reveals that a Swiss bank holds a significant number of shares in a BlackRock's iBeat. In a recent 13F filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, UBS Group AG, the Switzerland-based global investment bank and financial services firm, disclosed a substantial holding in the iShares Bitcoin Trust, an exchange-traded fund managed by BlackRock. The filing, which covers the first quarter of 2024, reveals that UBS Group AG, through its various subsidiaries and institutional investment managers, holds 3,600 shares in iBeat. This investment highlights the growing interest of traditional financial institutions in the crypto space, particularly in Bitcoin. Data from Fintel shows that the holdings is valued at $145,000 as of March 31st, 2024, with a current value of $124,488. The iShares Bitcoin Trust is an exchange-traded fund that provides investors with exposure to Bitcoin, the world's leading cryptocurrency. iBeat enables investors to access Bitcoin within a traditional brokerage account, making it more convenient and accessible compared to holding Bitcoin directly. iBeat, managed by BlackRock, one of the world's largest asset managers, offers investors a convenient way to gain exposure to Bitcoin without the complexities associated with holding the cryptocurrency directly, such as storage, security, and tax reporting. As of May 10, 2024, iBeat had net assets of $16.6 billion and a net expense ratio of 0.12%. The relationship between the UBS Group AG and BlackRock Inc. is noteworthy, as BlackRock is one of the institutional shareholders of UBS, holding approximately 5% of total share capital, which represents a substantial percentage of ownership in the Swiss financial giant. UBS Group AG's investment in iBeat through its various segments, including global wealth management, personnel, and corporate banking, asset management, and investment bank, demonstrates the firm's strategic interest in the crypto market and a potential avenue for portfolio diversification. Looking at the price right now, we are basically grew up back to 63,000 after a drop on the weekly chart. As we can see right there, we were at the 63,000, dropped back to as low as 60,300, and then tried to recover to 61,000, which was successful, dropped back to 60,000 once again, and then immediately pumped up back to 63,000, trying to get back to 64,000, and hopefully will grow back to 65, 60k, and possibly the 68 that we saw on the start of this month. I mean, not this month, but actually on the monthly chart, on the start of the monthly chart, which was 14th April, by the way, or even 13th April. As of now, we are in May, and it was just months ago that we had a price of 67,400. So we are still waiting for a good price backup. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.